sweat. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet. I don't stop breaking sweat, breaking sweat. I don't stop breaking sweat, breaking sweat. I don't stop breaking sweat, breaking sweat, breaking sweat, breaking sweat, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet, wet, wet. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat. Ooh, wet. I don't stop it. 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 I don't stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, we get guap. Is this man for the had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Verses I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my songs. I'm loving the heavenly touch, got and I'm this life kinda shoot me on job, yeah. Yours do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding the
Greetings, folks. And now a chance. Hey, Alex.
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons.
At his time playing Australian rules football, he said helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Daniel Gafford. Barnes is out there with Mobley. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. And for Portland, we've got Butler. John Collins out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Thompson against Middleton. Takes it inside. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And here's Simmons. Pass to Thompson. Back to Simmons. Clock is at 3. And the baseline jumper, no good. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship game. Just invaluable to his early development.
Good D, better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
Thompson's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the middle. Here's Butler. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Butler's got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
It's Thompson, high post. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Collins with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Butler against Barnes. The shot by Butler, no good. Thompson with it. The kick out to Simmons. From behind the arc. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. To the wing on the left. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes, it's good.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Allen with a screen on Barnes. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Bagley's checked in for Gafford. For 3, Collins. It's hauled in by the Heat. Simmons, the pass to Thompson. Here's Mobley. Pass to Simmons. Out to Thompson from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Middleton outside. Conley, a screen on Thompson. Nifty move. Barnes with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
Portland with the timeout. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your
line change here for Portland. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Bradley Beal is second. Third is Damian Lillard.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Graham. Gordon outside. Graham with a screen on Bagley. Gordon with it, and it's Dort picking him up. That one goes in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Richardson with a screen on Smart. Here's Lillard. Misses from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Bagley sets a screen. Lillard into the lane.
Kind of cool to see that Damian Lillard in the offseason continuing with that boxing regimen, something that he grew up with and keeps him in great condition.
Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hard to find another guy in the NBA like Lillard who has that special ability to see the game at a high level, communicate to his teammates, and take over when he needs to.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dort. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. And that boxing training for Lillard, something he said has really helped him on the court.
And I think the biggest thing, BA, he talks about is that shoulder strength. And if you get a look at Damian Lillard when he stops and shoots free throws, you'll see that kind of buildup.
Now here's Lillard. Lillard, a screen on Grant. Richardson with it. Checked by Gordon. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Josh enjoying this and one opportunity. Good job finishing despite the defense knocking him around a bit.
And the Heat making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Howard. And stolen by Stewart. Now Dort. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gordon with a screen on Richardson. Richardson against Beal. Pass to Grant. From downtown, that one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From the top of the key, Portland grabs the miss. Now Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Puts it up from 12. He's off on that one.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. And Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also
tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
John Collins out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Butler. And it's Middleton in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Mobley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Conley, a screen on Bledsoe. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Barnes, it's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Middleton outside. Pure from three-point range. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
It's Barnes on the wing. That's tipped. Middleton against Bledsoe. Pass to Simmons. Up top Barnes. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Conley against Simmons. Collins with a screen on Barnes. Outside Butler. And he drives in. 4 on the clock. begin here in the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Off target at the rim. Conley against Barnes. It's good. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Conley. And here's Collins. Outside Butler. Driving in. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got 8 points.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
For the Trailblazers, Grant's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Bradley Beal comes in for Middleton. And Smart subbed in for Conley.
Make a little noise.
Bagley up top. Collins defending. Bagley against Collins. Bagley passes to Dort. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there. You watch Luke Dort play, and he's going to make it a nightmare on anybody that he's guarded.
Now here's Allen. Defense is right there. Here's Grant. Count that one.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And with Dort, the numbers don't jump out. But Brent, the eye test is easily passed.
Well, his footwork is remarkable. Lateral quickness. And with that wide frame, it's tough to get around him and that tenacity he plays with.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Allen a screen. Spins. Beal, the pass to Collins. Over Bagley. Another one falls for Portland. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Pass to Bagley. Lillard fires away from way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Beal, the pass to Smart. Bagley against Collins. Now here's Grant. Here's the three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Thompson against Smart. Here's Hartenstein. Thompson outside. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 6 points.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Smart finds Beal. Collins with a screen on Thompson, and it's Beal penetrating, and then Beal with the dunk.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Dort outside. Back to Lillard. Misses the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Allen. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Beal. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Klay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Pass to Hartenstein. For three, here's Lillard. On target from range. And the Heat lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Beal.
That's just all effort from Klay Thompson. Getting up into his man, that's just tenacious D.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the court.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the... All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Heat. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
Pete Ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your
Miami's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one, setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Klay Thompson, Mobley out there with Barnes. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Simmons in at the 1. Pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Collins. Mobley, no good. Simmons against Conley. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal, first team foul.
Butler against Barnes. There's the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Trailblazers ball.
Middleton passes to Allen. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Thompson passes to Barnes. Gafford with a screen on Butler. Barnes goes in. Can't hit from in close. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Middleton. And Gafford with the block. And here's Collins for 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Collins has got 5 points. Thompson outside. Over Middleton. And the 10-footer finds the target. And the Heat lead by 10.
He can get to the medium range as Klay's able to find some room and still trigger it.
And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Mobley. Outside Barnes. 5 to shoot. Gafford with a screen on Butler. He buries it from 3. He's got 12.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Collins. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Barnes. Barnes against Butler. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Simmons. Again, the Heat score.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
With the timeout.
Howard's checked in for Portland. Gordon comes in for Collins. Stewart, he's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Klay Thompson.
For your laser dancer.
Gordon outside. Middleton outside. Soft touch off the glass. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Staying confident in the paint, Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Outside Barnes with the drive. The kick out to Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Portland, 3rd.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
So for the Blazers, Grant's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Beal comes in for Chris Middleton. And Smart subbed in for Conley. Pass to Grant. Grant with a screen on Richardson. Beal from outside. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. Dort outside. Bagley, a screen on Grant, and it's Dort off the drive, and he slams it in one-handed.
You size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
To the right side. Howard, the pass to Beal. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Miami.
Second team foul. Heat substitution, Isaiah Hartenstein.
1:52 left in the third. Beal's shot is good.
Good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Outside Bagley. Here's Lillard. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Howard with some nice D. The Trailblazers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Three-pointer. And it's Bagley with a rebound. The Heat have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Richardson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Grant with a screen on Richardson. Beal into the lane. And it's Portland with another. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Bagley, a screen on Smart. Lillard with the ball. Checked by Gordon. That one's good for 2. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Beal finds Gordon. Shot left block. Miami grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Richardson. It's stolen by Smart. Beal outside. Kicks it out to Smart. Grant the screen. On the drive, Smart. It's blocked. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. And so it's Miami in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Mike Conley, Jared Allen out there with Butler. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Middleton in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
From 12 feet, and yep, it's good.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Beal. The 3. Buries it from 3.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Lillard against Conley. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. Miami has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Conley against Lillard. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brad, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. but continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
And here's Simmons. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 14.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Butler. Back to Conley. Shoots. It's deflected. They recover it. 4-3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Thompson against Middleton. Outside Simmons. Back to Thompson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Pass to Collins. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Miami ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Thompson.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Gafford against Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Lillard's checked in for Miami.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
2 minutes in the game.
From outside, off the mark. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Pass to Allen. Collins with it. Middleton with it. Just 4 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Lillard outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Lillard. No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
Trailblazers timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Butler off the drive. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Heat.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Butler against Barnes. Right side, Butler. Shots blocked, and they'll get another chance. And that one's good from Conley. Thompson with it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry.
I hit the studio, you know I left the track body. I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. Word of John, oh, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but I never corn. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies, the niggas on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and showtime at the Apollo. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like thirsty need to follow. I get the in my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. These other rappers kidding themselves in vitro. It's no contest. Stepping to me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC, put it to rest. What? Yeah.
For life. Yeah, I might be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't.
That is just nasty.
That is ridiculous. That ball's on a string.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to UK Sport. DA, it's
Kevin,
clearly. David, thank you. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Andrew Wiggins.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Fox. Then it's Paul George, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Thunder, Holiday out there with Durant. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Isaac in at the 4-man position. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Holiday, the pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. This time they met in Cleveland.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Thunder making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, De'Aaron Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's KD, and it's good for two.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Fox kicks to Jackson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Giannis' screen on Durant. Fox, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Durant against Fox. Adebayo with a screen on Fox. KD drives in. Outside Holiday. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
George against Adebayo. George looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Murray's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Jamal Murray.
Fox against Murray. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Fox. Giannis outside. No good there. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday, the pass to Murray. Here's Harris. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now DiVincenzo. Kick out to Giannis. Fox against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, McGee is screen on DiVincenzo. Holiday, and the rejection by Jackson. Pass to DiVincenzo. That ball, nice speed that time from George. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now, here's Fox, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Murray against Fox. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Pistons. Passes it to McGee. Back to Murray. McGee is screen on DiVincenzo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Fox. George against Anunoby. And George kicks to Jackson. The pass to Giannis. With the fadeaway. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Anunoby. Trying to get something going. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. Fox. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris passes to Holiday. McGee with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. But if you look for Oklahoma City, Clark comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Drew Holiday. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hero. Second shot opportunity. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Isaac out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Durant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Caruso in a shooting guard. It's his first trip to the line. Indoors is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Hero. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And looking now at the numbers for Beverly, how he performed last season. Averaged 7 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And Durant, here we go. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively. A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. He's coming off an excellent season. 11th in field goal percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency. And more often than not, he got it in there. On the wing, Wiggins. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Georgia subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Jackson finds Wiggins. Here's George. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Holiday banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 5. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Christian Wood. Thunder trailing by 8. Clark outside. It's Durant on the wing. White covering. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And Adebayo sends it back. Bombed up there for Clark. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Then offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And Cleveland making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Kevin Durant entered the league as an efficient mid-range shooter, and that has not gone away as part of his game.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo inside. Adebayo on him. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Holiday up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Antetokounmpo looking it over.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Isaac passes to Holiday. Kicks it to KD. The Thunder with another miss. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes it to White. Antetokounmpo with the ball. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Cavaliers, Robinson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tyler Hero comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for White. The pass to McGee. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Wiggins kicks to Fox. There's a screen by Robinson. Fox, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Outside Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And given Robinson's upside coming out of the it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Wood, he's checked in for Cleveland. Murray, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Fox passes to Hero. Good trying to free himself up. Anunoby in the corner. Shoots the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shots.
And let's shift focus to that first. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Cavaliers leading by 6. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Fox. Jaren Jackson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Anunoby finds Adebayo. Fox against KD. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by KD. Jackson, a screen on Isaac. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Under trailing by 6. KD looking around. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Giannis outside. On the wing, Jackson. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Thunder with the rebound. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Holiday against George. Out to KD. Up top, Anunoby. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to George. On the wing, Giannis. George passes to Fox. With the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Holiday finds Adebayo. Now here's Durant. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Giannis inside. KD's on him.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Outside Holiday. Adebayo with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday, and he drives in. Misses from close range. And so Giannis will bring it up for Cleveland. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Timeout, Cleveland.
For the Thunder, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Murray comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Alex Caruso in for Durant. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Robinson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Christian Wood comes in for Jaren Jackson. Wiggins is checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Fox. Murray outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. They're going to look for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Anunoby. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Heroes checked in for Paul George. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Beverley with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. And Robinson throws it down.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
McGee dishes to Murray. McGee sets the pick for Murray. Robinson with the block. Murray against Beverley. Pass to Wood. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Hero. Murray against Beverley. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Here's Beverley. Hero from long range. Rebound by Murray. Passes to Caruso. And it's Murray penetrating. Wood with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Thunder. Durant comes in for Alex Caruso.
Kevin Durant.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the pass to Anunoby. He feeds it to McGee. Stolen by Beverley. And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Durant, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers leading by 3. On the wing, George. He's covered by Isaac, and it's George missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Durant kicks to Isaac. Here's Adebayo, and he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
And in inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Pass to George. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Durant, the pass to Anunoby. Isaac outside. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Adebayo. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to George. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. There's the dish to Fox. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by George. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Isaac finds Holiday. Durant with it. And there's the drive. Count it. Good.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to George. Here's Wiggins. Cleveland moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Durant. A 3 for DiVincenzo. The Thunder pull it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ballman here now for an injury report. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. Told that it's a sore neck that's causing him all this pain. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, because they're getting ready for the end of the season.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Heroes checked in for Wiggins. The kick out to Holiday. That's in, coming off the assist from Katie. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Cavaliers time. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. The pass to Hero. Back to George. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Durant inside, defended by George. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Hits it from 3-point range.
And how How about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Outside, Katie. O'Brien the screen. Shoots over Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fox is checked in.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Anunoby against George. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
George up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. George against Anunoby. That one doesn't go. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Pass to Isaac. Oh, they get it back. Pass to Holiday. Back to Anunoby. The three from KD. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Dishes it to George. Back to Fox. Shoots. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Katie. Huge night for you offensively. What was...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
Can't find him, then we at his man. Better come and get your man. Thought we did. She leaving, we ain't about to hold no hands. I just want that. them jokes that yo keep on saying. Keep on playing. I'm pulling up and I just thought these praying. But I was kind of like, what was that you were saying? These steady talking, but they ain't getting no bands. They living with they mama rent free. They ain't paying. We hopping out with them. Get the acting like he hate me, but these really be fans. A nigga getting left shaky when we spinning on his man. She acting like she wanna date me cause I'm all these. We pulling up with them and get the acting like he ain't fake, but we be knowing. And they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma. I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. Money, then this gon' get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find them, then that is man. Lying, I hear act, playing.
Now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. And small, the bench,
Welcome to Case. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Jordan Poole.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. P.J. Tucker is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for Chicago, we've got LeBron James. Julius Randle out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. And they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
Oh, rejected by Poeltl. Ball against Harden. Murray up top. Back to Paul. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Here's James. Outside Harden. Sweet little floater.
I mean, you have to really admire the skill set that Harden has. I mean, just handling the ball. He's decimating the D with his number of moves.
And you look at athletes getting involved and making their voices heard on justice and equality, Candace. The WNBA has been on the front lines. Can you speak to that?
Yes, the WNBA has been on the front lines and, just proud to represent this league, a league that stands for equality. We are a league of all women, 80% African American, just down the line. And so we like to pride ourselves on being the voice for the voiceless.
Never afraid to speak up. It's always been the case in the WNBA. James and Tucker pulls it down.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Ball finds Murray. Poeltl with a screen on Harden. Harden against Murray. And Vucevic with the block. Anthony outside. Pass to James. Releases from 15. Buries the jump shot.
LeBron and MJ are similar in a number of ways. Atop that list, the unstoppable mid-range J.
Paul passes to Murray. DeRozan against Randle. DeRozan into the lane. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Murray for three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Back to James. Out left to the wing. Outside Harden. Pass to James. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Spurs. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. But that opens up some opportunities.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Holmes, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Warren comes in for Anthony. Sexton's checked in for James Harden. And Rose is subbed in for James. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Looney's checked in for Pirtle. Green comes in for Tucker. Robinson, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Maxey in for Paul. Now here's Holmes. Over Looney, tipped.
But because of Looney's strong defensive instinct, he's able to make good reads as a shot.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-4 run. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making it repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z, same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
Duncan Robinson.
That's for another game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
They might be pressing a little. Forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Now here's Rose. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Randall can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to DeRozan. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
Foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Maxey, that's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Randall can't hit.
He's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
2 points. That one goes.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, he had 18 points. They need this. Counted from distance. Here's Maxey. 1 second left. That shot off the mark. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable lead of 14 at.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And here in the early going, LeBron James seems pleased with how his team is.
Sure. We had some, just early.
Well, Grant, high expectations for sure.
Well, any team with LeBron James on it, you're going to have some high expectations for sure.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Duncan Robinson is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in, so he comes up empty at the line. Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest? And is that important to you, Candace?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
Here's Murray. Rejected by James.
And when you think of the most critical block shots in NBA history, LeBron has a couple of them. Most notably, that chase down block of Iguodala in Game 7.
Now here's Harden. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Paul against James. Paul passes to Pirtle. Outside Paul. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass.
Paul's drive can strike at a moment's notice. The second he sees a gap, he's off and running.
It's James on the wing. No good on the shot. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. James against Paul. Pirtle, the pass to Robinson. Over to the wing. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. And it's in there. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television. That has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. Think of the future.
Amen. San Antonio with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. Second chance effort. And Vucevic with the block. James with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Anthony. And stolen by Murray. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 7. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
If you create as effortlessly as Paul, I mean, he sets his guy up for a smooth shot right there.
Warren finds James. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good points. The Spurs making a switch here. Looney's checked in for Pirtle. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Tucker. Green's checked in for Robinson. And it's Maxey in for Murray.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside, Green. For 3, Maxey. And it's Chicago with a board. 1:39 left in the second. Rose, the pass to Sexton. The rebound by Maxey. All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, BA.
And just spending a few minutes with Candace, man, she's the real deal.
Oh, yeah, she's very authentic, and that's what listeners love about her. I mean, they can tell she really believes in everything she says.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Rose finds Sexton. Randall outside. Green against Anthony. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
We're looking at Rashawn Holmes. I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his energy. When he's out there, he doesn't stop working.
Pass to Maxey. Paul against Rose. Right side, Paul. Shot clock at 6. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Randall can't hit. And so the San Antonio Spurs continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break.
The Spurs.
Thanks very much, Allie.
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace.
All right, and now let's get to this first half and talk about the players who are leading their respective teams. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The Bulls shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. LeBron James out there with James Harden. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Anthony. And it's Randall in at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? Guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say probably a wing. Because you can kind of switch up on the length. You could be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that. Quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I'm probably going with the small forward.
Outside Tucker. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pirtle's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Randall, a screen on Paul. Here's James. Randall outside. James outside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Paul with it. Picked up by James. Pass to DeRozan. Murray against Harden. Now here's Murray, tightly guarded, uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
James against Paul. He takes it in. Got a piece of it.
And you want more of this one. Randall makes an effort on defense. He's capable of blocking shots.
On the wing, Harden. James outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Harden. The 3-ball. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Harden's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're never scared to shoot from deep. I mean, the lefty stroke with Harden is so fast.
Warren's checked in for Anthony. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number 1, Chris Paul.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Pass to DeRozan. Pirtle with a screen on Warren. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Warren with a screen on Paul. James passes to Harden. Outside Warren. Yep, count it.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Paul passes to DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense. One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Pass to Murray. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Harden. Again, the Spurs score.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Chicago making some changes. Holmes, he's checked in for Randall. Sexton comes in for James Harden. And Rose is subbed in for LeBron. Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Warren against Green. Right wing. It's stolen by Looney.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. To the left wing. Looney, the screen. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. For 3, Maxey. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Picked by Holmes. Sexton with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Ooh, poked away, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Robinson, he's checked in for San Antonio. A minute 22 left in the third. Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Green. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside Tucker. Fires for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, you got to get out on him. Tucker's reliability off the catch is a major value to this offense.
Up top, Vucevic. He's defended by Looney. The Bulls with another miss.
Oh, defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
30 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's stolen by Rose. Over Green, and that one comes up a bit short. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Back to Maxey. With 1 on the clock. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Ivica Zubac. Danny Green is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Robinson in at the 2. Shot clock at 3. Here's Maxey. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago shooting a low 30% from the floor. Poole against Robinson. Poole, the pass to Sexton. Vucevic, a screen on Green. It's Warren on the wing. Pass to Šarić. Shoots over Zubac. Šarić, shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Maxey. Checked by Sexton. 14 feet away. And down it goes. 2 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's Sexton. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Olenek's checked in for Chicago. Anthony comes in for Warren.
For the Bulls, Kelly Olynyk.
Poole, the pass to Olynyk. Anthony outside. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Deflected. And he gets it back. And again, Chicago, no good. San Antonio has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And stolen by Sexton. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
The risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful around him.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Green with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Green, the pass to Zubac. Now Green lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The accuracy of Green shooting is remarkable at times. I mean, defense should know he can't be left alone to get good looks from out there.
Šarić a screen. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Robinson can't hit. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. And the shot goes.
He speaks to Harden's confidence. He knows he can bury these with inside looks whenever he wants.
Here's Maxey. Checked by Sexton. To the inside. Green, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Chicago with a board.
they haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Anthony, the pass to Harden. Washington against Olynyk. And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. Do you think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, because they're one and done probably anyway. But if I'm college, I would hope that the pro leagues don't expand and need more. Because if it did, it could cause a major shift.
Green, the pass to Washington.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Maxey. Checked by Sexton. Back to Washington. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Sexton. Outside Harden. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges and accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Outside, Green. Here's Maxey. Hurdle with a screen on Sexton. Tries to snap the cold streak. They get it again.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Harden, the pass to Nurkic. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, it's not the outcome they want.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Harden, the pass to Anthony. Outside for Harden. Robinson with a steal. Here's Maxey. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris...
Can you tell me? Can you tell me what's going on? What's going on? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what's going on?
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the same, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, that is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down, all I require.
For the crown, it's nothing but demons. Love you now, but don't you deceive me. So what's with the frown? I thought you was down. Don't want no yellow lights, don't want no mixed messages. That doesn't sound right. I must have misread it. We do the same night. You say I don't get it. That doesn't sound right. What's with the dissonance? Don't want no yellow lights, don't want no mixed messages. That doesn't sound right. I must have misread it. We do the same night. You say I don't get it. That doesn't sound right. What's with the dissonance? Seem like you stuck in your ways. Around doing nothing for days. Seem like you stuck in a haze. All your emotions is riding away.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Brogdon. Edwards is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. And for Denver, we've got Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
Can't allow Brogdon to get this much separation, especially in screen and rolls. He's dangerous.
Knocks it loose. Curry looking it over. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Leonard for 3. It's good from long range.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Pass to Edwards. A shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Drops in the tray.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Brogdon against Curry. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Green. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mitchell finds Brogdon. The tray. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Mitchell against Leonard. Capella sends a screen for Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Outside Leonard. Now the dish to Covington. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Brogdon a screen on Leonard. Here's Mitchell. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
4th in field goal percentage, 5th in assists. And how about they broke into the top 10 last year in second chance points? They made that a focal point heading into the season, and boy, did it pay off.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system. Now, here is Russell. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Carter. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Young. Oh, Porter in position. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Another three for Denver.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's McCollum. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Now, here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Carter down low. He's guarded by McCollum, and it's Carter missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Anthony, the pass to Young. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Okay, a screen on Anthony. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Denver making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Driving to the basket. The shot, no good. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Well, Thaddeus Young in his 15th season in the league.
Going out there and being the energy guy going.
Break, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Williamson out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Mitchell in at the two-guard spot. The Magic trail by 9. Williamson outside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Williamson. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Here's Leonard. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Capella's checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Here's Brogdon. Williamson kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Edwards. Brogdon with it. Guarded by Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Edwards trying to get open. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Brogdon.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Curry against Brogdon. Crosses over. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Williamson. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Leonard kicks to Curry. Back to Leonard. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Carter, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Seth Curry in for White. Williamson, the pass to Mitchell. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Outside Curry. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Anthony subbed in for Brogdon. Williamson finds Edwards. Going inside, and Covington sends it down.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Nuggets. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Stephen Curry. The Magic also changing it up. Young's checked in for Zion Williamson. Michael Porter comes in for Edwards. And McCollum subbed in for Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Phoenix Suns. And the Nuggets with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Hart subbed in for Seth Curry. Gay inside. Young's there. Gay inside. Defended by Young. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got his first bucket in this one. The Magic trail by 8. McCollum feeling it out a bit. From downtown, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
And that one's good. Russell.
Rudy Gay showing you he can set a nice screen, too.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Passes it to Hachimura. Denver passing it around. Hart with it, now guarded by Porter. Now the pass to Hachimura. Over McCollum. Hachimura, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. McCollum dishes to Anthony. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside Russell. Now here's Hart. He's guarded closely. Hachimura against McCollum. Hachimura the screen. Russell. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
McCollum kicks to Anthony. Puts up a 3, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Anthony. McCollum's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Orlando. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close one. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now
And this matchup has been every bit as good as advertised. And taking a look now at the Denver Nugget. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Clint Capella is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Leonard in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Mitchell passes to Williamson. Outside Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Green passes to Capella. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
Now, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Outside Edwards to stop the run. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 3 points. Edwards got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Drummond working against Capella. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. And there it is for him. 11 points in the game.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Mr. Williamson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry's checked in for Robert Covington.
Team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Seth Curry.
Brogdon against Curry. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Brogdon.
Man, love the professional, hard-nosed approach that Brogdon takes. So good at adjusting, even through contact.
Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. The feed now to Capella. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Mitchell, feeds it to Drummond. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter, and the basket is good.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Here's Curry with the 3. There's Green with the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Brogdon. Passes it to Drummond. He feeds it to Edwards. Curry, wide open, misses the 3. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by Capella. The Nuggets leading by 9. Inside, here's Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to Williamson. Now Brogdon. Williamson a screen on Curry. Loads it up for Williamson. Curry with the steal. Outside, Green. Shoots over Brogdon. Green, no luck. The Magic trail by 9. Edwards kicks to Brogdon. On the wing, Mitchell. Dishes it to Williamson. Williamson with a screen for Brogdon. Denver grabs the miss. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Leonard. There's a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. He dishes it to Green. Here's Curry. The shot comes out. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Mitchell finds Brogdon. And here's Edwards to end the drought. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell against Leonard. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Curry against Brogdon. And here is Curry. Screen by Capella. Off target from outside. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Denver on top, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Young. Anthony is out there with McCollum. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. Anthony finds McCollum. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
The Magic trail by 6. Here's Anthony. Young trying to break free. And Anthony gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Porter against Gay. To the wing on the left. Cart, that's good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And Hart is assertive like this. It helps him get going.
Hachimura is checked in for Denver. The Magic also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Young. Edwards comes in for Porter. And it's Mitchell in for McCollum. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Nuggets leading by 7. Gay outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Hachimura. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Now, here's Hart. Covered by Mitchell. Gay, a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Russell takes the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Anthony against Russell. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gay outside. Pass to Russell. Anthony against Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. Gay's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Williams, a screen on Gay. The drive by Mitchell. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's Russell in the corner. And again, Denver with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And when you're looking for someone to answer a three-pointer, Steph's probably your guy. He lives to one-up the opponent.
Outside to Brogdon. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Brogdon's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Magic. The Nuggets leading by 12. Now Curry. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Capella finds Leonard. Down low. 5 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Leonard. And again, Denver with the triple.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win here tonight, they break the 1-1 season series tie up to this point. So I think they have to be very pleased with a 2-1 winning record this year against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Leonard.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Leonard dishes to Green. He kicks to Capella. Denver passing it around. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Drummond. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Edwards passes to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game. Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. up top, Russell. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Try to set my place, sorry you a little late. Tell him one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Make it bounce. Make it